Welcome to our WanderLove podcast series. I'm Judy Winslow, the Director of Tourism for Smithfield in Isle of Wight County, Virginia. I'd like to invite you to join me on a road trip to Hamtown USA. I'll introduce you to 6 different attractions in our area that you won't want to miss if you really want to capture the flavor of the ham capital of the world. Today, we'll introduce you to the town's porcine parade. That's 8 life-size sculptures of pigs that have been decorated by local artists. We'll hear about them from the director of the Art Center at 319, Sheila Gwaltney. Hi, Sheila. Thanks for joining us. This project was a real collaboration, wasn't it? Could you tell us how this came to be?
Well, Judy, in January of 2011, when you proposed to the Smithfield 2020 project team that we take on production of the Porcine Parade, I nearly leapt onto the table to volunteer for that committee. And for the next year and a half that followed, artists, individuals, corporations, and organizations enthusiastically stepped up to donate time, money, services, and material for the creation of this gift of public art for the people who live in Smithfield and for those who visit here. Rick Bodson, project manager for the Smithfield 2020 team, of course kept the endeavor on track, on budget, and on time, but he also provided herding services and transportation of the fiberglass herd from their uncrating on the loading dock of Farmer Service to their delivery to their temporary holding pen at the Arts Center, and for their trip to the Knox Automotive for their glossy finish of an auto body clear coat sealant. Smithfield Foods purchased these unpainted fiberglass statues, and the 8 selected artists donated their creativity and time, which was on an average of 80 to 100 hours, and about $200 in paint and varnish to transform them into celebrations of Smithfield's heritage and history. The Isle of Wight County Museum sponsored a pig, the Smithfield Women's Club, and the Art Center unwrote the cost of studio space for those pigs who could not be fostered in private homes, and nearly 90% of the $26,000 in costs were donated. At the completion, the town of Smithfield constructed brick bases for each statue in the celebration of the history, culture, and economy of our little town.
Where can visitors find a map of the location of the statues in town?
Visitors would be well served to begin their trip to Smithfield at the Visitor Center, where they can pick up a map showing the locations of all the statues through town.
Tell us a little bit about the Art Center at 319.
The Art Center at 319 is a program of the Isle of Wight Arts League and the successor to the former Smithfield Cultural Arts Center. In early 2009, it moved to a renovated hardware store in the historic district to share space with the Smithfield Visitor Center as part of a broader cultural tourism initiative launched jointly by the Art League and the Smithfield and Isle of Wight Convention and Visitors Bureau, as we repositioned Smithfield as an arts destination. We are a busy and thriving community arts center with a gift shop completely filled with artwork and fine craft made by members of the Isle of Wight Arts League, and a gallery where we present changing themed exhibits of works by regional and local artists. We also offer classes in fine art techniques for students of all levels and ages. We have studio spaces for 8 resident artists, which are accessible to visitors who may observe working artists in their natural habitat. Here, visitors often get their first introduction to the beauty and culture of our area through the artist craft or by encountering one of our gracious volunteers and docents.
Thank you, Sheila, for joining us. And thanks to our listeners. I hope you enjoyed our visit with Sheila and the Art Center at 319 as she chatted with us about Smithfield's Porcine Parade. The Art Center at 319 is located at 319 Main Street in Smithfield. Be sure to listen to the other 5 podcasts in our series, WanderLove Road Trip to Hamtown USA. You can plan your trip on our website, genuinesmithfieldva.com. And you'll find more great road trip ideas at hashtag WanderLoveVA. Hope to see you here real soon.